Hello, in this review we are going to introduce a relatively low-cost solution for home or office use with a VI panel of high quality and with licensed technologies promoting eye strain reduction. In 2015, BenQ company has released a series of budget monitors primarily for office and home use and aimed at an inexperienced user which does not play computer games very often and whose employment has no relation to graphics design. And the new product BenQ GW2455H just belongs to this series. It features a screen size of 23.6 inches and a VI matrix type which suits perfectly for everyday using as well as for watching movies. The supply kit includes a set of connection components as follows. Unfortunately, the HDMI cable is not included. This should be remembered when you are going to buy this model. Design of BenQ GW2455H looks a bit old-fashioned owing to rather wide frames, and there are two of them. An additional internal frame sloped deeply into the screen has a matte coating and stands out against the entire glossy finished background. The construction is made from a high-quality plastic material which does not creak in operation. The coating is very easily soiled and its surface is rather sensitive to fingerprints. Therefore, it is better to stock up on cleaning products to keep the appearance tidy and nice. The monitor support consists of two components and is very easily mounted. The leg is of plastic and is strengthened with metal inserts in the mounting area. Construction of the legs does not allow you changing the head or rotating the screen to the portrait mode, but it is possible to change the tilt within limits from -5 degrees to +20 degrees. There is the Kensington lock on the back side, which will help you to avoid display overturning and to prevent illegal encroachment. It is preferable to use two digital interfaces for connections, namely HDMI and DVI-D, hidden on the rear panel. The analog connector DSAP is nearby. Also, there is a possibility of headphones connection. However, the very location of the connector may hinder their fast connection. It is closer to the center of the panel, so it is rather difficult to get to it, especially when the video interfaces are already connected. Traditionally, the controls are located on the right edge of the screen. 6 mechanical buttons are used for the manual navigation. The pressing is tight enough and this is not very convenient. In addition, the monitor is slightly unsteady on its support. The power button has a yellow indicator and the other buttons are without any backlights and it is rather difficult to use them in a dark room. The results analysis shows that the present profiles differ from each other by all the parameters in most cases, and the picture may alter drastically after their changing, though not always for the better. First of all, let's compare the declared features and their conformity with the real results. Brightness and contrast parameters far exceed the claimed ones of 250 candelas per square meter and 3000:1 ratio. Thus, the picture would look brighter and more saturated. The game, photo and movie profiles can feature a good coverage of sRGB space. At the same time, there are the greatest color deviations of delta E94, which reach 11.7 related to 4 admissible. It is worth noting that panels of VI type can display a deep black level. In this case, the Echo mode shows the record value. In conjunction with the high contrast, black colors will not give a gray shade, as IPS matrix monitors do. The game and movie parameters are rather discouraging. There, the black level is lifted up to a high point of, which is significantly worse compared to IPS matrices. The Echo mode seems to be the most appropriate in terms of authenticity of color and shade displaying. Based on it namely, we have examined the other parameters of BenQ GW2455H more detailed. The Echo profile shows a perfect level of the primary colors deviation compared to the other preset profiles. It's known that RGB factory level settings are not always of high accuracy. In this case, a light dominance of the blue shade is not a surprise, as well as a small blockage of the red, although practically the reds are within the range of ±10%, so they are not so critical and are easy to adjust in image configurations. The average level of gamma scale made 2.07, which is lower than the standard of 2.2. On the chart, all the three curves are below the reference black line that may cause a poor lighting of semitones and a partial loss of details in dark areas of the image. However, an excellent static contrast and a high brightness can help to eliminate this drawback. When measuring, the monitor brightness was from 49 to 255 candelas per square meter. The minimum value would be enough for comfortable viewing of information in the dark, and the maximum one on a bright day. Incidentally, the latter figure exceeds the stated 250 candelas per square meter. In case you would display a completely black image on the picture, then you can see the visible effect of the parasitic illumination on the both sides. This could be struck while watching movies at night. The flashes are absolutely not visible by daily use. We have found no critical flaws on the white priming. BenQ GW2455H uses a VI matrix type with a stated response time of 8 milliseconds and a frequency of 60 Hz at a full HD resolution. The tested model doesn't claim to be a monitor for games, but it copes smart with a stated speed of 8 milliseconds. The new product supports the licensed technology flicker-free, no backlight flickering. That is, the eye strain is considerably lower during continuous screen operation. It should be recalled once that BenQ GW2455H relates to the budget line monitors for home and office use, and is positioned as a solution for gaming or graphics work. Comparing the testing and positioning results, we have concluded that the new product is a good applicant for everyday usage. Its key benefit includes implementation of a VI-type matrix. The tests showed the greater levels of brightness and contrast, which in some cases exceeded the stated values. Unfortunately, these benefits are not always fully implemented due to failure in the factory calibration accuracy. In order to achieve the maximum image quality, it is recommended to learn the settings features and to select the options experimentally. Fortunately, the screen menu allows to do it. Do not forget about the low blue light and flicker-free technologies, which are able to reduce eye strain. We wouldn't judge the appearance, but in our opinion the monitor design is rather not innovative, and application of the glossy finish would accustom you to the frequent care of the monitor, although this could be a positive thing to some extent. Best regards to you, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Bye bye!